possibly revolutionary shift in the XRP space is about to occur. There is talk that all of the XRP that is presently in escrow might be burned. Although the burn rate is now around 5,000 XRP per day, or 1.825 million XRP a year, there is growing conjecture that this rate is rising. Up to 25,000 XRP may be burned per day, according to some commenters. Interestingly, there are reports that this action is connected to Ripple's escrow accounts. A former Ripple director's remarks suggesting that Ripple may carry out a one-time huge burn of all the XRP in escrow gives the matter a more dramatic turn. There seems to be more to the possibility of this occurring than mere conjecture. The timing of this scenario, which coincides with Ripple Labs' announcement of a repurchase of about $1 billion, 0 cents worth of XRP, from its circulating supplies, it's what makes it even more intriguing. Many have speculated that this buyback and the possible escrow burn may be related to Ripple's settlement with the SEC, and that the buyback is necessary because Ripple still needs XRP. Such an escrow burn has far-reaching consequences. The value of XRP could soar to $10,000, 0 cents per token, if Ripple burned off all of its escrow. According to my analysis, a valuation of $10,000, 0 cents per XRP may be necessary for Ripple Labs to continue operating and developing, especially given the increasing number of partnerships the company is forming and the need for XRP to sustain these agreements. This opinion has been expressed in a number of articles that claim that Ripple's cross-border payment relationships will cause XRP to reach $10,000, 0 cents. Given the growing size of Ripple's international alliances and their reliance on XRP, such a large increase in XRP's value is not only possible, but may even be required. Recent reports, both leaked and public, attest to XRP's global spread, and its growth trajectory has been nothing short of exponential. Notably, BlackRock plans to adopt XRP for cross-border payments, according to a leaked report. The main ideas of this research are emphasized, highlighting XRP's developing function as a worldwide cross-border payment system. The Central Bank of Ireland's recent revelation that they want to use XRP for cross-border transactions has added to this momentum. In addition to demonstrating XRP's dependability and effectiveness as a payment method, this action officially recognizes Ripple, the business that created XRP, as a registered virtual asset service provider. This is a strong endorsement of XRP's financial sector potential. Concurrently, the Global Central Bank of Japan has started using XRP into their international payment systems, with more than 30 central banks currently actively working together to create a central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger. This is a part of a broader trend. Out of these, 19 central banks are said to have bought more than $9.4 billion, 0 cents worth of XRP. The FedNow instant payment service is possible. Adoption of XRP is not even included in this number. The FedNow instant payment platform is thinking about utilizing XRP to manage the blockchain component of its payment system, per information that has been leaked. This development demonstrates the increasing trust in XRP's technology and its applicability to contemporary financial applications. It is impossible to overestimate how important the US Federal Reserve's plan to acquire full control of XRP and Ripple Labs is. A major change in the financial landscape is represented by this action to prevent retail purchases of XRP. In place of creating a conventional central bank digital currency, the Fed plans to take advantage of the effectiveness, affordability, and environmental friendliness of the Ripple system, which makes use of the XRP ledger and digital asset. This strategy is especially pertinent in light of the global trend wherein major central banks from more than 8 countries, including the BRICS countries, have already joined up with Ripple Labs to implement the XRP ledger and the Ripple net system. The Federal Reserve has openly said that XRP and XLM may play a significant role in the blockchain component of its FedNow payment system, underscoring their involvement in blockchain technology. So one of their papers claims that the FedNow services partnership with Metal Blockchain to provide stable and fast fiat coin conversions is a big step towards combining decentralized finance with traditional banking. At the moment, US citizens can only make quick domestic payments using digital wallets for cryptocurrencies or third-party programs like Venmo and PayPal. Nevertheless, the FedNow system, which is still being developed, intends to incorporate cryptocurrencies into its structure. More than 120 businesses have joined this platform, including newcomers like US Bank and Exchange Bank, as well as a number of payment processors and solution providers. With the possible incorporation of Ripple into the FedNow service, we are about to witness a major advancement in the field of digital finance. Among the fintech firms being evaluated for this project is Ripple, Ripple, which is well known for its cutting-edge international payment systems and open-source distributed ledger technology. The FedNow Services list of possible partners also includes Stellar Lumens, XLM, which is well known for its blockchain-based payment network that enables faster and more affordable international transactions. This returns us to the two main points of our conversation: the possibility that XRP may soon hit $10,000 in cents in value, as well as the possibility of widespread XRP burning from Ripple Labs escrow. The XRP digital asset will reach a major milestone as a result of these two interconnected elements. XRP may hit the expected $10,000 0 cents price point due to the predicted mass burning of XRP from Ripple's escrow. Statements made by former Ripple director Matt Hamilton, who suggested that Ripple could destroy all of the XRP stored in its escrow wallet, have further cemented this belief. This disclosure is especially important in light of Ripple's ongoing legal dispute with the SEC. It implies that a possible settlement deal might possibly include such a burn. To be honest, this has a lot of ramifications. A significant shortage of XRP might raise its price to $10,000 0 cents, but it would also result in a record-breaking demand for the cryptocurrency from institutional and ordinary investors who are more interested in using digital assets like XRP for international payments. There would consequently be a significant drop in the quantity of XRPs, which would, call for a higher price per XRP coin. In all honesty, it is astounding how many transactions XRP can process. Just within the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, or ISDA, we are discussing transactions totaling more than $1.20 quadrillion. A price of $10,000 0 cents per XRP is actually necessary for that level of volume and value. This article sums up the scope quite well, making it apparent that XRP wants to enable transactions in the ISDA that exceed $1.20 quadrillion. And that's only one aspect of the problem. Other significant players and systems where XRP is anticipated to have an impact are not even included in this figure. The possible use of XRP for payments by SWIFT, SBI's intentions to spread XRP remittances throughout Southeast Asia, and large acquisitions by financial behemoths like BlackRock and JP Morgan, who are rumored to have started acquiring over 7.5 million XRP Morgan, are all excluded. Additionally, this figure excludes Ripple's collaborations, such as the one with a payment giant to improve digital asset transactions and facilitate cross-border payments in Africa. The need for an even larger value of XRP becomes, very obvious when we take into account the additional quadrillions from central banks and nations adopting XRP, in addition to the trillions from the private financial sector. It's possible that the value of each XRP coin might range from $50,000 0 cents to $75,000 0 cents. This may seem unrealistic, but it is in line with the fact that XRP has the potential to process enormous amounts of money on a worldwide scale. Even though XRP is currently selling at 62, I was initially persuaded of its promise by its technology and capacity to manage enormous amounts of money. Because of this very potential, XRP will eventually need to be valued much higher than it is now. Please keep in mind that I do not hold a financial advisor license. These videos' content is solely intended for viewing enjoyment. Before making any financial decisions, I always advise viewers to do their own research and speak with experts. Many thanks for listening. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. To be the first to know when I post new stuff, make sure you have enabled the alerts as well.